What's up, Darkies? Today we have yet another double feature. We'll be talking about MKLeo getting hacked and Jason R from the Valorant community. I thought since I use Valorant gameplay in the background of every single video, might as well cover some Valorant drama, fuck it. But first off, from the Smash community, MKLeo was hacked by an NFT promoter. Now, most people, including myself, have speculated that Hungrybox is in fact behind the hack and did so to advertise his tournament Coinbox, seeing as how he's partnered with Coinbase, cryptocurrency, and he hacked Leo's account so he could promote his new NFT and make millions. Now, the true origin of this hack isn't actually known. These do look kind of sick, so if you guys are in the market, definitely consider copying, but it looks like the Possessed NFT is the one that did this. Even got a cute little animation there. That's dope. That really makes me want to spend all my money. The floor price is only plus 10 Ethereum because there's only 66. How much is 10 Ethereum? Oh, sick. That's only $34,000. So get in now, guys, while you can. This is a steal. I'm not exactly sure when they hacked the account, if it was the big announcement coming tweet or the you don't want to miss it, but it's funny because Leo's sponsor didn't pick up on it immediately, and they replied to the tweet. In all seriousness, I don't think it was cool that Leo was hacked. I'm only this lighthearted about it because he has gotten his account back and those tweets are taken down. The hacker blocked a bunch of people from his account, so he's planning to unfollow everyone, because I'm assuming they might have followed some crypto people and NFT people, and is going to refollow his whole list. Hello there, this is MKLeo speaking. Just want to say, fuck NFT and fuck whoever did this. Finally got my account back. If you don't believe, ask me something only the real Leo would know. Thank you for spreading the word. Love you all. Dude, the hacker unfollowed me on your account. I would hate for us to not be mutuals anymore. Oh, I love this guy. Shoutouts to 24K. Go give that guy a follow. He's great. Little piece of advice, Leo, if you don't want to get hacked in the future, turn on two-factor authentication and stop watching so many late-night Korean dramas, if you catch my drift. What the fuck is up with Smash players and, like, K-pop idols? I have no idea. Whatever. On to the next story. So this next one comes from the Valorant community. Jason R, a month ago, I saw this, was getting a ton of heat because people were saying he was dodging and muting women in his games.
Hello.
Anything you want.
I can fill.
Okay, someone dodged. Unlucky. Oh, okay, Jason dodged. Great. Or Jason crashed. That's great.
I wasn't talking shit. I said I don't approve of the Jason Hart behavior. That's not talking shit, dude. It is. He just insta-mutes any girl that's on his team. Or he dodges the game if there's a girl on his team.
First off, based. But Jason's initial response was that he was running a dual PC setup and he had some fucking program running, so his shit was just crashing and it wasn't intentional.
I'm on a dual PC stream. Not only am I on a dual PC stream, I'm using Voicemeeter Banana. My game will sometimes load into the game. It'll sit on a loading screen. I don't even hear anybody talking. I don't know who's in my game at all. My game will crash.
Completely fucking lying, but we'll get to that in a second. What sparked this being a conversation again was he had an hour-long conversation with his old friend of 7 years, Tariq, about him being an L friend.
Like, I was shocked that he's calling me an L friend. Like, really, dude? Like, really?
They call each other L friends or W friend. I don't know if that's like a common thing in Valorant. I haven't been keeping up with their community. My instant reaction is to bully them for it, but then I remember I'm essentially boiled down to a Smash YouTuber, so I don't really have a place to talk there. Unfortunately, Jason R was mad because Tariq didn't act as a character witness for him, and to go on record saying something like, oh, I know this guy, I've met him and his wife, he's not sexist, and he's not a misogynist. He doesn't just hate women.
You asked me why I think you're an L friend. You are in a position of being able to meet me, meet my wife, see that we're not some fucking women-hating people. Man to man, friend to friend, a character witness would have been a good friend thing.
And while Tariq acknowledges that he could have done that, he doesn't want to go on a limb defending him because he believes, based on the fact that it's proven he does mute and dodge games with women in them, and even bans them out of his streams, I saw from Ludwig's video.
He even banned women from his chat for being women. That's just one example. Here's another one. This is a viewer chatting with a mod. Basically, it's not just you. He bans all girls in his chat. I think it's something to do with his girlfriend.
That's a little excessive. It's a fucking video game, so I don't really care if you're muting women or dodging. Ninja did the same shit, but look at how much heat he got for that. But he's still doing all right, so I guess it wasn't that bad. Hold on, because I'm about to blow your fucking mind. While I might think it's incredibly funny and don't care about muting muting women or dodging them because it's your experience, it's your game, who fucking cares, right? You can call that sexist, all right? I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not fucking ignorant. You're treating women online differently for the simple fact that they are women. You can categorize that as sexist. But it is a massive overreach to start calling Jason R a fucking misogynist. If the best clip you have for defining the entirety of this guy's character is the fact that he said Tariq was acting like a girl about it,
all these people who are saying things that character witnesses of me not being a fucking misogynist, but you chose to be a fucking girl about it and just wouldn't fucking say shit to me.
I'd call that a little bit of a reach.
Jason, listen to me. If I'm being racist, I hang out with you. I'm not being racist in person. We're hanging out. I'm not being racist. Listen, then I go home on my stream and there's evidence and clips of me acting racist, right? Okay? You're telling me after the entire community views me as a racist, you're gonna back me up and be like, yo, I hung out with this dude, man. He wasn't racist. I'm giving you an analogy of a different situation. I don't know what's wrong with the analogy I gave you.
Tariq, this is not analogous. No, the racism thing doesn't make any fucking sense. You can make a logical argument for why Jason R would want to avoid interacting with women online. If he has that boundary in his relationship with his wife and it makes her uncomfortable when he's in those situations, then it would make sense. Not saying it's 100% okay or even good for his career, obviously it's not, but that would make sense. Just inserting black people and acting like it's the same thing, there's no reality where you can rationalize blocking every black person or blocking every Mexican that's in your lobby and muting them. There's no line of reasoning that would make that make sense. So no, this is not a good comparison. It's an incredibly stupid comparison. Just say you don't want to defend him and you think he's a misogynist, because you're alluding to it in this entire conversation when you could just fucking outright say it. Sabrosa, while misguided in the same analogy, had an alright take here where if you're in a professional field, you can't expect all your friends to go out on a limb for you.
I get the whole like W friend, W like no matter what, like ride or die, this and that, this and that. If tomorrow I say the most racist shit on stream, I don't expect none of my friends to go forward and be like, he's not racist, he's a really good guy.
Jason R should have put in more work to make himself look better so other people would feel okay defending him. That I can understand. Now, while it's an interesting story to talk about, this shit got blown way out of proportion. I don't think it should have gotten to the level where one of the biggest streamers in the world, I think he just won Best Streamer, should be covering this as if this guy's like 100% a misogynist. Because according to him, he was getting death threats for this, and he was getting a significant amount of harassment, probably worse than anything he's done to women. He's literally done nothing to women. He's actively avoided women, but I guess the act of that is worse than what they're doing to him. How the fuck is actively avoiding women put on the same level as hating women? The problem with Jason R's beliefs is that it allows Valorant freaks to think it's okay to dodge/mute females. It is 100% fine. It's a video game. You can do whatever the fuck you want. If I want to block every child I hear while I'm playing Valorant, I'm gonna do that expeditiously. You don't need a good reason to want to mute or dodge a game with women if you just don't want to play with women. That's your experience. Who fucking cares? Like, genuinely, who cares? It's different if he's going into the lobbies and then harassing them because they're women. He's just choosing not to engage at all. How the fuck is that a problem?
Yo, at Jason R, stop being such a pussy.
Can someone explain the situation?
Just another misogynist in gaming.
So true, sis. You got him. You got him.
We made sure that Jason R couldn't tune into the grand finals today.
Wow, get it? Because they're all women, and Jason R would not watch that. He would probably leave the lobby. He'd probably leave the stream. Wow. Good one, Jess. You go, girl. In all fairness, Jason, it's kind of dumb that in your accountability TwitLonger, you state that you avoided these situations out of respect for your wife because you used to treat her poorly, and apparently now you're going to avoid having that happen again and just interact with women. Cool, that's your decision. I think it's good professionally. It'll get all these people off your fucking back. But why the fuck are you liking tweets from sex workers? You were kind of asking for that one, let's be honest. What are my final thoughts on this? The Valorant community is way too sensitive and essentially started an entire hate campaign against this guy for something I don't even think was that big of a deal. Like, who is he harming? Is he hurting your ego because you feel entitled to his time? I guess. Who fucking gives a shit, dude? The esports industry is so cucked that if you don't interact with women out of respect for your wife, then you also hate women. You all have cheapened the term so much to where most people don't take any of this seriously. I don't think Tariq was that bad of a friend. He kind of stayed neutral, didn't really shit talk him, but also disagreed with his actions. I think it's fair. You can't really get on him too much. From a personal standpoint, I probably would have defended Jason R. You're fighting an uphill battle with shit like this, so it makes sense. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to send your suggestions to the @DarkNickels Gmail, and I'll see you in the next video when someone semi-ironically asks for a miner's nudes.
Everyone had that I was at like ask her for nudes and shit. I even asked in voice notes like, oh, come on, it will only take 1 second. Like I was asking semi-ironically. She didn't sound 12, but regardless, she could have been 12.